one of the probably the best upcomer I've ever, out of like us like new whack pack guys. And I mean, Ice has a 75 and is in the top 10, so obviously he's a beast too. But Tabby's races have been more consistent than Ice, so it should like I said, it really should pan out to be a good match if they both play their best right now.
I concur.
You concur. Shout out to that race taking a little while too, and this being on the same channel. I actually got to watch the fourth quarter of the Knicks game, so I wasn't mad at all.
I wish I had known earlier that they were doing Famicom. That was a surprise. I loaded up.
I thought
you
knew.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I think you peeked in, but I knew you weren't streaming or anything. So, like you messaged me, you're like, "Why are they on the FDS?" It was like they wanted to race FDS.
Yeah. I was super confused, and I got there just before Barbo, so I was super happy. And then they both died to Barbo, and I was like, "Oh."
I had no idea either, though. So, like, when I went in there and I saw FTS like startup screens, I was like, "This is different."
Yep.
Here we go. We're starting up.
Alrighty. 10 seconds. Good luck to both runners.
Yeah, good luck, Ice and Tabby. Like I said.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
All right, and we're off.
Now we're gonna see who gets the bag.
I'm jarred up.
See? Well.
No bags.
Jars for both of them.
Both of these guys are great at attack 3, so I mean, the attack 3 is not going to phase either of them if they don't get double bags.
Yeah.
Tabby honestly runs exclusive attack 3s. Like, he hates resetting for bags so much that he just got like mega good at running attack 3s. Angry Kimo said sorry they were paused.
I didn't even realize.
And Light says attack 3 is the way.
Sometimes you got it. Oh, the girl's already out.
So they both get skipped.
No.
And neither of these guys go for double bubble, so they should both be on the same pace.
Yeah.
Yep, no double bubble. I know Tabby's kind of in the same boat as me. I think he knows like one or two patterns. Ice hasn't figured that out at all. Like he should at his time is now, but he hasn't.
Oh, sniped. They both got sniped by almost the same exact thing. Like, look, the same pattern and everything.
I was gonna say they might be on the same frame or something.
Yeah.
Ice
man, Ice got 2.
Yeah, I think he tried to dodge and kind of walked right into that one.
Nice double tink at the end. Jeez, this game.
So Tommy gets a little bit of a head start on Ice. I'm not sure what Tabby's P1 looks like right now. I know. I mean, he has a 77. I mean, Tabby has a great time for. I think he's run the game probably around the same time as me, so figure like the last year or so. And me and him kind of have been going at it like time wise, like dropping down the board. So I know his runs and have been watching him, pretty much since I started running.
Yeah.
But I actually watched Ice's P1 the other day just to kind of compare something, and I was like, well, that's really gross. That's how good it was. Hey, thanks, T. Murdoch.
Hey, Murdoch.
Yeah, it was gross. It's like watching, Joss or Dude. Yeah, exactly. He has a really good clean P1.
Yeah. Getting bopped by the bot.
I think he has a 7 minutes flat without DB. I mean, that's a hell of a timeout.
Yeah.
Tabby's Swiss average is 34 seconds. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Said Tabby's races have been better than Ice's so far. Ice is taking a couple bops here, so that's going to screw up his Chewy.
No.
Tabby doesn't go for fast Chewy yet, but Ice can't go for fast Chewies. Took the bop hit. His life is kind of low right now too. He's taking a couple extra bops here, so
gotta be careful.
Yeah,
that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, there's the
bot careful. From the bot. Yeah.
It's better off to take it early game. I mean, he probably won't go for graveyard, but he might. I mean, he could just skip a DA in P4.
Yeah, for sure.
I know. I think in our race he had an early death too, and I went for the graveyard one up, and he didn't. So he probably won't. If he did it against me, he's probably not doing it against Tabby.
Yeah, probably. I don't think so.
Unless he had some weird bad luck with that, but I don't think that really costed him in our race. I forget how much he beat me by, but I think he had me by like a minute.
Is that the new thing now to start taking life 2 in P1? Or is that just because of the race? Like, I just see a lot of races been doing it.
That's if you know you're going to get attack 3, then you can take life 2, like there.
Okay. Thank you, Trav. That worked, yeah.
Yeah, 100 XP more. So if you take that, you get more at the gym, basically.
Right. Tabby's had a pretty flawless P1 spot. I don't think he's even taken a hit yet. Because he still has beam. Both got the 200 bag.
Yeah. Tabby's rolling along pretty good here. Yeah, Justin said if you know you need both 200s, then take it. Yeah.
No, that makes absolute sense.
You see what I mean, though? Like, they were, like, pretty much synced going into P1, and Ice took that death, and they're pretty much synced that horse head now, so even with the death.
So Tabby will leave with attack 4. Because he got 2 bags, so... Still very close.
Looking pretty close. Justin says level discrepancy. That bot was chasing.
Man, nice avoidance.
It wasn't even a girl's neither. It was
no, it was not.
Small encounter.
Don't worry, they'll be back.
Yeah, the girls will come. I'm sure you're calling the race.
I mean, we've already seen them once.
So. I mean, like I said, the attack 3 really shouldn't phase Ice too much. Like he's definitely like, you know, a high caliber player, and he knows how to do an attack 3 run. So,
yeah.
If anything, it'll probably balance this even a little bit more. But I mean, Tabby already has an advantage with the 1-up that he has on him. So
look at the sync.
Yeah, this is really close right now.
Ridiculous.
Life 1D. Yeah, I did that in my last race. I did that. I think I did that in my race against Dude. I took Life 1DM. I didn't die or anything though. I've done it a bunch of times.
I am not a fan of Life 1DM. But I mean, you gotta do.
I've just screwed up. I've just screwed up leveling like that many times. Like I was like skip life and jump cave, and then I'm like, oh, I have life 1, and I'm going into DM. So it's like I've actually had a few good runs that I've had that on, and I don't know, it just doesn't really faze me that much. You just have to be like careful, but the whole goal is to not get hit anyway, right? So
right.
Like, you know, just
That's
play
fair.
it cool. Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, I don't know how much buffer Life 2 gives you, but Life 1 doesn't seem that bad in DM.
Attack 1 DM is where it's at.
Yeah, that one's all you, Trav. You can have attack 1 DM.
I'll play some Famicom. I'll have some attack 8 DM. I'll be fine with that.
I cannot vouch for Life 1 in DM. Hello, Life 1 in DM.
Tabby took a bop. He's okay though. Clay Aiken. Technically, Clay Aiken is... I've called Clay Aiken the bad in Trophy Cave, but sure, why not, Vaughn? Hi, Vaughn.
Ice gets fairies. Your girls came out twice on him, but he gets a really good walk.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So it looks like Tabby's going to get
nice.
Yeah, Tabby got a good walk here, too.
Troy Aiken, man.
I don't know, I don't know if that's like a pressure thing or you're not trying to think about it too much, but I must have had at least 2 flawless Bagoo walks, and like I'll never get that in runs. Like, I mean, I do, but like it's so rare that you get one chance to get it, and like I probably had at least 2 in these races. So I was like, it's like I guess you're not like stressing it that much, but just
And there's Frankenstein.
Oh, yep. Or where you call them Seinfeld.
Yeah, fine Seinfeld. Yeah.
Me and Cheese were having a discussion about the skinny town guy yesterday, and I said that he looked like a skinny, like weird Frankenstein guy, and Cheese said that he reminded her of Seinfeld.
Yeah.
So
we'll have to wait until he pops up again.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
We'll see him again at some point.
Yeah.
House?
Get out!
It's my house.
Get out of my house. But also take this spell. Seinfeld and John Lovitz had a baby. Somebody else said that in your chat too, that it was a Seinfeld John Lovitz.
It wasn't Jerb. It
was not Jerb though. No,
it wasn't Jerb. Somebody did say that though when I was running that game last night.
So Jerry Lovitz, I guess.
I was like John Lovitz too.
Yeah.
High School High is a very underrated movie. a very underrated soundtrack at that.
I can't remember the last time I saw that movie.
Yeah, that's where he comes in and he's like, hey, I got a nice melody I want you to play. And he has Rhinestone Cowboy. And he gives the DJ Rhinestone Cowboy. Pretty funny, that movie. And John Lovitz is just an idiot. So it's hilarious.
Actually, we're in Death Mountain now.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ice is popping off already in Death Mountain. I know some of the better players are like, oh, attack 3 and DM. I hate that first room though. Those moblins with attack 3 sucks. I don't care what you say.
Oh, I concur. I'm gonna concur a lot tonight.
So I haven't thought of that movie since years came out. Gotta revisit that one.
God, was that like, what year was that? Like 96? Like what year was that even?
I'm gonna say around that, like 95 to 98 in there somewhere. You would say that, like.
I thought the best room with attack 3 would be the blue gorilla, the bat, and then the orange Dyra and the bats. That's the greatest room ever.
I'm not fazed by that room, but it does suck because
I hate that room.
With the gorilla's 5 hits, it's terrible, but I don't really mind the rest of the back end of that room.
The front end is the worst.
Yeah, the one bat and the boomerang sucks in the front. Year after Gangster's Paradise, it's getting all technical about High School High now.
Now we're gonna have to look up 90s movies after this.
Might have saw that in the theater.
High School High or Dangerous Minds?
Yeah. No, I never liked Dangerous Minds or Gangster's Paradise, but I did and I still like High School High though.
One day you and I have to, because it's probably not the time, but we have to talk about Class Act. Because I can't believe someone else likes that movie.
I 100% saw that in the movie theater. That I saw that in the movie theater. So both of them are rolling through.
They're going just sailing through like it's no big deal. Oh, good! Yeah. Someone else likes Class Act. Yay!
Class Act is all you.
It is such a good movie.
Will have to join us in the 90s. Yeah. We're very old movie chat that day. I mean, Ferris Bueller's Day Off is a classic, but I was a kid when that was out. I'm old, and I was a kid when that was out.
I didn't see Ferris Bueller until I was older. I didn't see it as a kid.
I probably saw Ferris Bueller when I was like 6 or 7. Like 86, 87. Somewhere in that wheelhouse.
Breakfast Club.
I didn't see that till I was older.
Same. I saw 16 Candles as when I was young. But I didn't see the other John Hughes stuff until I was older.
I don't think I saw most of that John Hughes stuff till I was older. I mean, I love all of it now, but at least till I was a teenager, I don't think I watched a lot of it. So we're pretty much synced that hammer.
Yeah,
right now.
We got the hammer pretty synced.
And Ice gets a very late attack 4.
Yeah, so his XP is meh.
I guess it could be worse, but not much. I watched Dark Crystal as an adult, and I thought it was really weird. I don't think I've ever seen Labyrinth either.
Love The Princess Bride. That's a great movie.
Ice does a very fancy move on that.
Very fancy.
Red bat.
Whee!
Hiding out. Don't know that one.
Oh my god, Hiding Out? Wow, I haven't thought about that in forever. With John Cryer.
I have no idea what movie that even is.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And I know some deep cuts if I'm bringing up High School High and Class Act.
Yeah. Hiding Out was John Cryer basically had to go into hiding, so he pretends to be a high school student because some guy's after him, type of thing. It's it's like bad good. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would watch. I remember there was that other movie, where the girl pretends to be the guy or whatever.
Just one of the guys.
Just one of the guys. Yeah,
I love that movie.
That movie always used to be on TV, like back in the day. I remember.
Clue is the greatest movie ever. I love Clue. Somebody mentioned Clue in chat. I just had to.
I never liked that movie. I don't know what it was.
How can we be friends?
I don't know. For whatever reason, I just never got into that movie.
Oh my god. Clue is so good. Okay, so Ice is going for Cemetery Life.
Okay, so he did go for it. I don't know what his health and stuff looks like, so I don't know if that's for like a DA purpose.
Right. I mean, it's not overly low. No. No,
his magic is though.
Yeah.
So he might take the DA. I mean, well, I can't. I'm sure there's plenty of things that I like that you guys don't like. Can I not like Clue?
There's the girls. Yes, you cannot like it. That's fine.
I'm sure you guys don't like New Jersey Drive, but I like that movie, so let me live.
It's on the side of my face. Oh, Madeline Kahn actually improv that line, so that just makes.
Oh, see, better. Yunus doesn't like Clue. See,
that's fine.
Yo, Yunus is my boy. Because everybody does like Clue. Like I don't know, for whatever reason, I don't like that movie.
You like what you like.
I was into. Yeah, see, he does take the DA.
Ah, that's why he took it. That's what I was wondering. Okay.
He had low magic, and he skips that whole long room there. I do that a lot too. He's still taking a little bit of a beating on that bridge on the way out, but. Tabby gets into town, a little over 20.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good time.
XP is really good.
To pick up that one up just to take that death is a big waste of time. No, I think he did it because his magic was low. He only had like a bar and a half.
Yeah, he didn't want to stop to get magic.
So it had to be probably that and to get some time.
I love that Tabby just keeps trying to do like a beam wrap. Like, I don't think we can beam wrap the down stab guy, but I just love that he's doing that. Just throwing the backwards beams. Like, take that.
I know. I always feel like I don't know. Yeah, exactly. He was really low magic, so I don't think he did it for just time. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure he did to replenish for jump for this.
Replenish. Thanks for the shout out.
See, when you were watching Clue, I was watching all these distinguished movies like Howard the Duck and
oh yes, that is such a
and Big Trouble in Little China. See, Brother Numsy taught me these things in Golden Child.
Howard the Duck. Oh my god.
Brother Numsy, purge me, replenish me.
Yes, you watch very distinguished movies. Yes, indeed.
The keen, the cunningness. I saw Bill and Ted in the movie theater. That's another good one.
I don't really remember much about Howard the Duck, but I don't recall liking it even as a kid. I remember it being weird.
Yeah, well, it was weird.
I just remember being weirded out by it a lot. Like,
they always used to play on WPIX when we were kids. It was like on all the time. People sleep on Big Trouble in Little China a lot, though. I think that's a really good movie. And it's John Carpenter, too. I mean, there's a lot of really good actors in that movie.
Adventures in Babysitting was great.
Yeah, that's a good one. If you want to watch Batteries Not Included. Or Cocoon. How about Cocoon? Nah, WPIX, they played Slammers, though. I mean, that was the movie network. Like, if you wanted to watch a movie, they always played fire movies back in the day. Do you ever watch the Friday? I saw 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure I've seen 3 at some point, but 1 and 2 are the good ones. I think was Friday 3 the Christmas one or whatever. Even 2 was not as good as the first one. 2 has its moments, but 1 is like the whole movie's awesome. Jesus, stupid. Alright, so we're both in P2 now. Tabby's still got a little bit of a lead. He's in baton thrower room.
Oh, hi, Chosen.
Chosen's gonna pick me apart for talking about music, but Cheese is talking about movies too, so you can't even complain about me.
Well, so is Chat.
It's everyone's fault.
Everyone's fault, really. I think it started with Jerb saying John Lovitz, and then it went from there, so I think it's actually Jerb's fault. He started it. Would you rather talk about the game? It's attack 5 pretty early. We are the Siskel and Ebert. Hated it.
That's like super my wheelhouse. So like 80s and 90s movies, like
yeah, same.
I've seen so many like oddball like movies. Stay in school, kids.
Enos is doing the math for us. I give this 2 derby barbas.
Tabby takes a quick ferry after grabbing key, very safe.
Nice XP.
Yeah, 69.
He can skip a ton of things. He can like skip almost everything. Okay.
What's like the worst movie you ever saw in the movie theater? Like one like you remember just being really bad as a kid, or
as a kid, I don't remember leaving any as a kid. As an adult, yes. And I think I even talked about this on my channel. Like the worst movie I ever saw in the theater that I walked out of was like very late 2000s. It was a remake of A Christmas Carol, but it was all Jim Carrey, and it was a Disney.
I remember that.
It was so bad.
I think you were talking about that on your channel.
Yeah,
day.
it was just creepy.
I'll give you 2 examples of movies that I either fell asleep in as a child, or I walked out of as an older child, probably. So I got dragged with my grandmother and my mother to go see Driving Miss Daisy as like an 8-year-old.
Oh God!
And I slept through it. Like as an 8-year-old to just like fall asleep, like you got to be mega bored.
Yeah.
And then I went with my dad as later. I don't know what year that came out, but we went and saw. They took us to see Godfather 3, and like the movie's like that's got to be like 3.5 hours. It had an intermission, so I mean. Nah, we're not missing too much awesome stuff. It's just a lot of walking. It's P2.
I mean, Tabby killed the moa and then took the pee bag in the wall. That was pretty interesting.
Well, that is kind of cool. Wall bag is cool.
Yeah. Wall bag.
Tabby grabs the last
Eventually
key.
grabs the key.
He's got a little. I guess because he leveled up so early, he has a little high XP for P2. But he took attack 5 so early. So
yeah, he did. He had a ton of XP going into P2.
And Ice is going to actually be short, so this is going to get real interesting now.
Yeah.
Chosen, it's not all about you. We're not stopping because of you.
Let's talk about Chosen.
I know you have to go down here with like 1600 or 1650 though, so this is not good right now. I always can never figure out what the exact number is, but
take this bag.
He definitely needs a bag.
Yeah.
1600. Depending on where your drop is, okay.
Tabby took down helmet hit.
Why is he skipping stuff?
I don't know. I guess he just doesn't care, or I'm not sure. Is he okay?
So what did he need? 1950 on 1 and 2? 2 and Magic 1? 1950?
There's too much math in this game. Look at all the girls!
Yeah. I actually did a run like that too, where I was... Oh, Tabby gets a road encounter, so he has a chance to take in the town level here.
Way too much math, but he's good.
Oh no!
It's okay. They're there.
No, there's never enough math for Tabby gets a really strong.
He hit a pretty good walk.
I don't know what his town time is, but that's got to be pretty good. It looks like he's.
Hey there, Seinfeld.
Oh, yep, there's Seinfeld. Seinfeld / Frankenstein man.
Yeah, we'll see him on Ice's side.
No, you know what the worst is? You know what's even worse than that? Asking your chat what XP is supposed to be. I've had great runners, casual, people that don't play. Everyone's fed me numbers that...
There he is.
We're wrong.
Don't ask chat. Unless they know the game.
Out of my house.
Get out. Don't stab me.
You feed me wrong numbers on purpose. I'm asking your dad for directions. And Tabby's on his way into 3. He's taking a big jump right now ahead.
Yeah, he's got a good lead now.
Yeah, 1.5 really is not bad. Leaving 2 also. I mean, that's a pretty good walkout. I would take 1.5. I think I was telling Just earlier, whoever I was talking to earlier today, I was saying that I have a 0.5 walk out of 2 in my PV, and I'm like, that split is impossible, man. I got 1 road encounter and then the town level up. It's terrible.
Whee!
And now we're both in 3.
Mm-hmm.
Tabby's definitely a handful of rooms ahead still, though. So we'll see how good Ice can do in 3 and see if he can catch it up. Yeah, I think just the walks alone can chew Tabby or Ice either forward or back more still. I mean, you got the walks coming up after 3, and then obviously the green mile back and forth.
Yuck.
Yep. It's like, I mean, it's like Dazzle usually goes smooth most of the time, but I mean that walk back can just
that can really
it can be fine sometimes. I mean, but most of the time it's not your friend.
This game is not your friend.
Taking you off my buddy list.
Yeah. Going back to the 90s, huh?
Yep.
I hate this room.
What are these palace called? Were you expecting like a Lordo palette? Dion?
I think she was expecting, Famicom colors.
Oh,
that's what I'm thinking.
I wasn't thinking of that. I was like,
this isn't Palisade. This isn't teal.
Yeah, no, I was like thinking of like Lordo's palette because we've been seeing that a lot lately.
Yeah,
so.
it should be blue. They alternate Xanth, sweatpants gray, and Listerine teal. Those are the colors of Famicom.
That really did make me want to do an FPS run, though.
You should. FPS is great.
I have a pretty good time on the board. I mean, compared to most people, but every time I play it now, it's like I just can never get a good run out of it. I don't know why. That's good, Ian. We would love to see you play FPS. Ice is back in the room from hell. Takes a jump. He's already out of the room of hell. The lava room.
Lava.
Yeah, I don't care what people are like. Oh, that's not the worst. No, that's the worst room in the game. I don't care. Any variation of this game, that's the worst room.
High five here.
Yeah, so I mean, it feels like Ice caught up, but I don't know how far behind he's been. It felt like he was way behind before, like now it doesn't feel like he is much.
No.
But Tabby's still ahead, obviously.
Wow, Iron Knuckle.
Yeah, he was not being a friend there.
No, you're not your friend. Comes Rebanak. Bye, horsey. That was a good Rebo.
Yeah, it was fast. Let's see what kind of Rebo Ice gets now. Tabby's about one Rebo ahead. Ooh, takes an encounter though. Oh, that's gonna hurt. A couple seconds at least.
Hi, horsey.
Looks like Ice had a pretty fast Rebo. Buy two horses, we get two for the price of one. Ice gets a gold split. I felt like he was moving pretty good through that.
Yeah. Nice slink there.
Gets the bounce on the gorilla.
Oh, Tabby took a road encounter.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, you can just hit like 5 encounters on the way to go pick up Dave out of the cave. It's just like, sometimes you just get him back to back to back. It's just terrible.
Yeah. Terrible.
It's like weird too, because like the cave that Tabby's in lately, like I'll come out of that cave and I'll just get this like weird encounter sometimes, even if my cave is perfect. I'm like, I don't know why. Like sometimes I'll just get, I don't know if it's like a frame rule thing, but like sometimes I'll get like a real fast one there.
You had a good walk to the maze?
Yeah, that was a good walk. Ice is on his tail, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ice hits the girls.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's gonna be yelling at me later in the interview.
But he gets a nice walk out of there. Horsehead should be in P1 and P5.
I agree.
I just cursed the P5 one out usually. I'm like, get out of here, stupid.
Get out of here, stupid. You tell him.
Sometimes I forget that he's there too, and I'm like, what the?
Yeah. Kind of catches you off guard. It's like, surprise, I'm Horsehead. I'm back. It's Horsehead 2.0. Oh, girls. Alright, nice dazzle.
Mm-hmm. Ice is about a half a dazzle behind Tabby now.
Half a dazzle. I'm gonna start using that like in everyday terms. I'll be there in half a dazzle. There are the girls again.
More girls, yeah.
Yeah.
That looked like a close call. Gets the...
Made it through,
I'm just looking into town for Seinfeld guys now.
Tabby just turned blue.
Yep.
Dabba-dee. Sorry.
How long is a dazzle, Dan? Oh, Jesus. You're going to use that for expression. You have to ask her how long is dazzle.
I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
Trav said 0 encounter. Long. That's how long it is.
Mm.
Depends on the runner, I guess.
Shadow, is that a Salute Your Shorts reference? Because if it is, you're awesome. I'm not seeing any Seinfelds here. It is Salute Your Shorts. Nice.
We gotta find at least one Frankenstein guy.
Toilet bowl blue.
The dazzle is shorter than the Green Mile, despite being the same distance.
Ooh.
How's that work out?
What?
Unos is like calculating this right now, like
yes.
Pulling out like notebooks and.
We need all the numbers. Notebooks. Let me get my Ticonderoga pencil out.
Look, Merc's nose. Tabby does a mound instead of a mow.
It'll still work.
Yeah.
You could do a mow, a mow, a mound.
FDS always screws me up because I never know what to do on that one, and I hate.
I don't even let any text. I leave it blank, and it still works.
Real, I try and like get 3
Yeah,
letters.
I don't actually need any text. If I just hit the sign and it's blank, I can still get it to work.
Oh, Tabby gets snagged. That was it looked like he got out of that too.
Yeah, come on, Tectite. Jeez. Oh man.
The Green Mile is the maze return. It's a lot harder to go encounter 3 on the return. Oh man,
they're both getting bad luck on this.
Oh, okay, I got you. The Green Mile is the maze return, right? No, the return sucks. I mean, the dazzle, 9 times out of 10, unless you get a fairy or something, dazzle's pretty free if you know what you're doing. But that walk back, I don't care if you even know what you're doing. It's still
even if you're a scientist, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
He's still right on his tail, so.
Yeah, Ice is like right behind him. So I mean, if Tabby makes a mistake, Ice is ahead or caught up. More stupid Tectite madness for Tabby there.
Ugh.
Because you start further left than the maze entrance. I that 1-up. Would be my guess. I don't know, it feels 100 miles longer just because the encounters are so much worse to dodge on.
Yeah. On to Palace 4.
Yeah, we're in P4. And Ice is still, like I said, he's like a room and a half behind right now.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. So this is like where like little things like, see, Ice is not using jump for that long jump on Crumble. So like he's gonna pick up a second just off stuff like little stuff like that. I mean, like Tabby used jump there, so
Tabby doesn't take the death abuse here.
Just queue and jump back up for the next time now, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, maybe not for that one, but I don't think Ice does any like candle jumps or anything like too crazy here.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Some years ago in D1 100% JSR, and I had a difference of where to pick up the letter before or after any 100 secret. Both were essentially in the same distance.
Knowledge. It's a nice jackhammer.
So I tapped both ways. His was 12 frames faster, but neither of us understood why.
Whee!
Did you ever figure it out? My way of walking extra step to set up a screen scroll. Gotcha. Yeah, I always wondered that. Like, I know, like, Justin, like, there's... I know even Light had said something in my race about with Dude the other day that he... Or, they said that I normally don't go for flute first. I really don't get fazed by that. But at the same time, I generally stick to going to flute first. But if I'm, like, low magic and, like, had to take life or something, like, I'll go the Justin route and go swag key first. It doesn't really bother me at this point, but I typically will go flute first. But I know Light had said something in the race the other day. And I think most people will go flute first. I mean, I know Just is kind of like one of the exceptions, but... I mean, it's an oboe, but, you know, I'm just... Not everybody's going to get that reference. It's a plunger, I know. Everybody has their own thing. Hey, oboe is still better than bowling references. We can all agree on that.
I was waiting for somebody to say that, you know.
If the fairy cast is available.
I was just waiting for to say. I just was waiting for butt plug.
Yeah, that's the only time that I go for. But I love bowling, but bowling references and this is just not good. We're pretty close here right now.
Yeah.
Ice is like on him now.
I guess it'll probably depend on Karok now at this point, right?
That definitely could like split them up a little bit more for sure.
Yeah.
It could have been digs. I'm not sure if Tabby had like a bad dig or something like that, but Ice definitely or maybe menuing, like little stuff like that.
Maybe.
That's where like the vet plays come into effect. Yeah, Ice definitely caught up for sure.
Yeah.
We're probably like 7 or 10 seconds behind, something like that. I think it's a little more than 6. Some people think oboe is faster because it only has 4 letters, but blue is just one syllable. Hello, oboe.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of Karoks they both get.
Yeah, it definitely can it definitely could change this. We don't have Unos racing, so we can't get hit with a watch this. I thought he was calling Miss Cleo for help on Karok fights.
Alright, here we go.
It'll never happen again. Not wrong.
Pretty even. Oh.
Ice got a pretty good
Ice
one.
has got a much better Karok, yeah. Man, oh wow.
But Tabby's wasn't bad. He nailed it behind, but so just a few seconds. I mean, yeah, they both have to.
Yeah, they both have to hit eco.
Chosen said Ice drops game early. They definitely both. I mean, they're both capable of hitting eco. I'd say they both probably should. That doesn't mean that they will.
Wait, what?
Oh, Tabby screwed up.
Why did he go in? I was
gonna
say he didn't mean to do that, right? I was confused.
Tabby might, yeah, that's true. Tabby might eco fairy. I think he's been doing that in the tourney matches, right?
He might, yeah.
Yeah, Travis saying the same thing. Oh, Tabby got a really weird. He's lucky he almost Highlandered himself there, getting in that elevator. Eco Fairy is what Vaughn does. Basically. Ice misses. So Tabby's actually going to have a very small advantage now.
Yeah.
They both fairy, but... Remember, Tabby went on that 1-up square on accident.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was probably just nerves or a fat finger, probably. No drop setup for Ice? Oh, I didn't know his drops were screwed up, so that's really bad if his drops aren't set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows. He blew right through it, so he knows his drop is messed up. He only needs one Mago, though.
Yeah, he just has to kill one. Hopefully they spawn nicely for him. There you go.
Oh, he got
yeah, lucky.
He got super lucky with that. He literally just walked into the room, the Mago spawned like right next to him.
Yeah. Alright. Now, this room. Oh, nice room for Tabby.
Yeah, that was a really fast. Oh, but Ice gets a quick one too and fairies out.
Yoink.
We're pretty synced up here right now. I mean, it's only like a little bit behind. The double yoink.
Yeah, now they're really...
Trap says the game knows. Yeah, I wish my game knew, because my game never knows. I actually have a gold cart in my mailbox that's been sitting there a week. I should probably go get that. I always wanted to see the differences if I played on a gold cart, if it was different than a gray cart.
I feel like mine did.
What, you feel like there's differences?
Yeah.
Really?
I did, but it could have just been a fluke.
I mean, really. JN's car? I have no idea what that reference is.
No horse head.
I'm gonna have to have Billy Mitchell send somebody to check people's carts. And Donkey Kong cabs. No horse. Yeah, Ice goes for the jar there, so he's gonna lose. Not much, but I probably would have opted to kill that orange. Yeah, this is.
We got the oboe.
Oh, he's literally on a sliver of life right now.
Yeah.
His face just now was like. His face said it all right there. Yep. And then you're going back into the Maggle lottery.
That Zelda 2 face. We've all experienced it.
Oh my god. He like literally jumped through that Maggle at the very end. Oh. He got super lucky right there. If I were him, I might grab Jar first. I never do that. No, he didn't.
No?
I'd be...
Hear the beeping. Yeah.
Yeah. The butt is definitely clinched for this right here, because if you even get breathed on the wrong way, it's over. And his drop is weird right now, so I'm not even sure where his drop is. The skeletons and ghosts don't breathe. Well, whatever.
Actually thinking the same thing. I just didn't say it out loud because I figured you'd say I was stupid.
I hate both of you. Oh, he's got life though, so he's back in the game now. That's why some get food first, because there's nothing breathing in there. Chosen, is that why? By its other name though, the oboe. Yeah, this is really synced up right now. They're both like... Because of the clinch? Yeah, I mean, that was a really bad fairy on Ice's part, though. I didn't like when he didn't kill the orange IK. I was like, oh, I would have killed that. Maybe commentator's curse, but... This is 3D now. I really honestly thought Ice was going to take a body. The
sync is crazy.
Yeah, this is really, really close. But they're both playing their game. I mean, you know, besides that early death on Ice. See, like, Tabby has a great time right now for him. I don't know if he's on his normal... No, he's not on his normal splits. I don't know what the hell splits he's on.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that is not his normal split.
He might be on average or something. I was like, he's minus 102. I was like, he's rolling right now. Yeah, Justin makes a good point. He said that Tabby already cleared a level, so he already has, like, you know, a few frames ahead because of that.
Alright, Goomba time.
Yeah, Trails' favorite fight could screw this all up for one of them.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy.
Ice is...
They're both getting beat up.
And they both
have the same amount of life and magic.
Yeah, this is super synced up right now.
Yeah.
There's 2 zombie links. This is craziness. They're both trying to throw. And now this next walk can screw anybody up too.
This is true.
Yeah, I told you this is probably going to be a good race. I mean,
we knew.
I thought the Fat and Neon one would be close, but I didn't think it would be that close. I thought this one was going to be like a nail biter. Just because, like I said, Ice is better time wise, but Tabby's been running better races. I did know. I did. I called Miss Cleo. Call me now. Ask your parents' permission first. Ice with the cleaner menus. Mercs knows all. Not all, just most. Is Miss Cleo dead? This is the town chatter we get. I think she is dead, though. Mercs knows
no, most. Slight typo.
I'm going to start my own advice hotline.
Mr. Mercs.
Call Mr. Merc now.
Call Mr. Mercs now.
You don't even see 900 number ads anymore.
She died in 2016, by the way.
I didn't know that.
I pulled up Wiki.
Oh, Ice takes a hit on the square.
Tabby looks like he got Riverdance.
Yeah, yep, Tabby got it. Yeah, I didn't even know if he got it. It was so close, Justin. I thought he did, but it was really close.
Was.
So this is definitely going to give Tabby, I don't know, what's a fence? Like one fence or whatever. It's got to be 15 seconds or something. I'm not sure what the time is.
Wow. Wow, this walk.
Yeah, that
was really nice.
It's a good walk. One fence away, yep. They're neighbors.
Heidi ho, neighbor.
Ice gets a good walk there, it looks like. So he's one Tektite room behind.
Kim Allen is in the middle.
Just to make everyone jealous, I just want to tell everybody that I have red Kool-Aid right now, and you don't.
I have red Gatorade.
Not the same.
It's not. I know. But we both have red drinks.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking the Kool-Aid, that's right. I'll be selling you on Hail Bop next race.
Sorry. That got me.
I'm surprised you even got that reference.
Right. Tabby had a good pose. God, I'm crying.
Wait, what's a Kool-Aid squirter? Is that the thing you squirt in water? That's what I'm using too, you know. I don't know. I didn't know it was called that, which is kind of hilarious.
That's a terrible name. Yeah, kind of like the Mios, like the little squirt bottle thing. Yeah.
I think that's the little thing that you.
Yeah.
We missed the poses we were talking about.
I saw. Well, Tabby had an upstab pose. I didn't see Ice's.
Ice with the 180 kickflip pose. Hang on, I have the Kool-Aid thing like right here. Let me check what the name is. Now I want to know.
I can't imagine it'll say squirter on it.
No, it's called Kool-Aid Liquid, but they really missed their opportunity with Kool-Aid Squirters, as Eunice has dubbed it. Hey kids, what are you drinking? Just some squirters.
Alright, now Fap and I are gonna duke it out about soda. We will fight. See, this is where the fight starts.
Nah, you can't trust a person that lives in West Virginia and now lives in Ohio. Their soda preference means nothing, and Pepsi is always going to be the lower of the two colas. Pepsi is way too sweet.
Yeah. Girls. Oh, he went into the 500.
Oh, he got tile. The Papa Shango tile? Oh, yep. No.
Uh-huh.
Man, he Papa Shango'd himself twice now in this race. That's really unlike Tabby. What's up? What's up, Fap?
Oh, man, he took an encounter.
Even I couldn't predict ahead that Tabby was going to take that. Okay, so I'll explain anybody that's been hearing me say Papa Shango thing for a while now. There was a guy, Irate Mexican. He's another guy that hangs out in Retro a lot. He came in my chat one day, and he would always say, "Oh, yes, Chosen, exactly." Irate Mexican used to hang out in my chat all the time, and he would say, "Oh, I'm gonna curse your run," and it was kind of like an inside joke. And he would always say Papa Shango. He was like the curse guy from wrestling. So late would always say, like, Late Bit was always there with us, and like it kind of just like became a joke between us. So now anything like cursed is Papa Shango. So like if you get, like, Justin had the 2 skeleton room in P2, there's like that one bot. He got a bag up there earlier in the run. That's a Papa Shango bag. Like, you're not getting it. So it's just like cursed. Like anything that's just weird or screwed up is Papa Shango. So that's the history behind Papa Shango. No,
I had to look it up because I didn't know who the heck it was.
I still. Yeah, he basically was like a voodoo guy in wrestling, so he would like curse everything.
I think I said I only watched wrestling for a short amount of time of my life when I was like 12, and I used to watch the Monday Night Raw.
That bot did reject you. I was there, Justin. I saw he Dikembe Mutombo'd you. He definitely said no. He didn't want you to have that bag. Yeah, I never watched wrestling at all, so that kind of even makes it funnier. Ice gets the Aaron or Forever Jar or whatever we call it this week.
It both did.
Okay, Tabby has it too, and we're pretty damn sync still.
Yeah.
Not in my house. Exactly. Papa Shango carpet cleaning. Trav, is that your competition? Or is Papa Shango?
That sounds wrong.
Cold calling your customers. He said, "Yep." You don't want Papa Shango against you. And the thing that makes it even more goofy is like I said, I never watched wrestling like a day in my life, even when it was like at its height when we were kids.
Eee.
So like every once in a while, like somebody will come in and be like, "I used to call Papa Shango the Godfather," and I'm like, I don't even know what the hell that means. like I have no idea. Oxy Fresh Mercs.
Oxy Fresh.
Iceblue with the clean fire strats, and Tabby uses spell strats. That's a Papa Shango bag. Like, that's a weird one. I think Tabby goes for fire strats, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if he's just been doing that in races, like using spell, but. Yeah, that's what somebody explained it to me, Chosen. So, like, I know he was like a pimp, like, character or something. I think somebody literally last night was like trying to explain it to me, and I was like, "Yeah, whatever. I don't care." I just never was. I was just never. Yes, I know you're getting excited.
I'm getting excited. Yes, it's almost Barba time.
It's 2 Barbas also.
Hell yeah!
Ice gets the clean quick kill.
Oh, Oh.
But you could see, like, even, like, you know, something like Tabby using Spellning getting kind of hung up on that horse head right there. That
Whee!
Like, it gave Ice a little bit of a time advantage.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I think a lot of the N64 wrestling games are kind of like famous. Like, people like love those. I always hear people talk about that.
Here we go.
Iceblue goes for the jackhammer. It's super fast. Tabby's gonna go for a clean 1 cycle. I bet money on it.
How much money?
No.
You should have put
How
money
much you
in.
got? Yeah, how much you got?
Well,
I was about to bet you. I was about to see the dream, the ground round and main trip for free popcorn. It's on the bucket list with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
For God's sakes. Still not let that go. I didn't go.
You didn't.
I did not go.
Because we talked you out of it.
The last house.
His house.
Get out of.
So he's about 1 house faster.
1 house ahead. 1 house ahead. Well, now they're technically in the same house. They'll just high five.
High five and right here.
Yeah.
Literally right here.
Yeah, right there on the stairs. Don't stab me.
Somebody said Tabby lost 18 seconds in that dungeon.
Yeesh.
I don't think he has carpets, Trav. He just has stones. I wonder if he has, like, potpourri. Like, I wonder what that basement smells like. It looks like all tile and grout. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
You could have, like, a little area rug that's you can't see. Tabby goes for the fairy through. Ice gets the skip and he's in the VOD, so here we go. That was a weird encounter, but he probably would have got one anyway, maybe there. He gets the next one though, so he's still cool. And he's good on that. Tabby's still waiting to get into the VOD. He gets the encounter. He's gonna go grab Jar though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what their lives look like. I'm gonna guess and say Ice probably has one. I'm not sure what EA he took. Because I know he took that early one and then he got the boost in medicine, so I'm not sure where he stands on.
Yeah.
I don't think Tabby scrolled the screen. Max plays friendly, shoots a fireball behind him, but...
Max, don't be rude. Ooh, wow. Tabby was very close to the lava.
Lava.
Just like tippy toe.
Tabby's going in the big room, so... Unless Ice does something really screwed up, it's gonna have a nice little advantage going in there.
Yeah.
I think whoever wins this gets React next round, so good luck with that. The impossible dream.
The fart zone?
I had 3 people ask me from GDQ about the fart zone sign.
Tabby just took a step back, like, I don't know if he meant to do that or not.
The React players match yet. React gets, who does React get? Vash? I'm assuming that React wins against Vash, so I'm not saying, I mean, I guess Vash could win that match, but I had Dude, and I know DM had Lordos, so it's just as bad as those matches. I mean, you're pretty much going against the god at that point. But I mean, you know, Vash could pull one out.
They're both in GP.
I'm not sure. Maybe Justin can put the bracket in chat. I don't.
He did.
Okay.
He was right on top of that.
That was really fast. They're really, really good. Anyone for spicy chicken? I'm always down for spicy chicken. Some other runners actually will cook chicken during runs.
Yes, they will.
Chroma, who's a very good runner in this game and in these brackets, once cooked a chicken during a practice race we were doing. And pulled it out and actually beat React and won the race against the rest of us.
You can multitask while you play this game.
Yeah, so you can pull a chicken out and reflect down. We learned that day. But I am still waiting on Chroma to make his KFC Chroma emote from that. Green Mile is 1 chicken long. No, Reflect Town is 1 chicken long.
Made the quantum leap.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't been able to catch what Ice's lives look like right now, but he's definitely it's his race to lose right now.
Yeah.
It was a good one. I know, like I said, I know that Fire Room definitely had to hurt Tabby because he like stopped and killed that one Raw in the middle, like one of the later platforms, like after the middle. But I guess like just menu and stuff like caught up at some point.
It's having some trouble.
Oh
boy!
Tabby's doing a Burks rendition right there with that weird block room.
No.
My theory is if I screw up the block so B-Killer can get in, I'll just like make it as weird as possible so he tries to like get me and gets lost in it. And it works a lot too. Yeah, it's art.
He didn't take a death beat, so I guess maybe he's on his last life.
Yeah, he might be. I mean, his life. Ice is a pretty skilled runner, so I mean, for two lives less, he might just feel confident. And
actually, I think he still has an extra guy.
Yeah, so he might just not want.
Yeah,
feel
just going all in.
He doesn't need it with 2 bars left. But
yeah, he's fine.
He'll just play it cool and
nice T-bird.
Yeah, just said full magic didn't need it, so Tabby's gonna drop down here and make his way. Tabby will need a DA though, so that's gonna drop a little bit of time. He still had a really good time though, but Ice is playing. He definitely pulled his shit together and played solid.
He did.
Unless he has like some Papa Shango Dark Link here.
Nah, he'll be fine. Some Famicom Dark Link, maybe.
yeah. That one is. I've lost like 2 minutes to that Dark Link. It's like wacky.
Yeah, it is. Up.
GG
Iceblue.
Yep, that was Ice's best in Swiss. And still very far off his PB, but
nice T-bird from Tabby.
Yeah, Tabby gets a really fast T-bird there. Tabby's like just a little bit behind, right? Like I think his PB is like 77.45 or something like that. So he's like right on his own pace. And I'm going to guess that Tabby and Ice will probably both join us. I'm sure
I
Ice
imagine
will.
so. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 of the homies for me and you.
GG's Tabby.
Yeah, GG's Tabby. Both of you guys ran a good one.
Yeah, really good race.
Really close until 6, and then Tabby, like I said, fell behind a little bit. But I think between that and maybe like VOD or something that happened in the beginning of VOD.
Purple drapes.
Yeah, Tabby's been running really solid race times in Swiss. I think he was like one of the most consistent ones. Him and Ugandis, who I got lucky with and upset, who definitely should have beat me in that last race. Morning.
Morning.
Oh, hello.
Oh, can I just spend like 20 seconds just complaining about my early game?
Of course you can.
Sure can. Go ahead.
Oh my god, I wanted to, all right, you've played Mega Man 3, right? I wanted to like hammer Joe that my console after like the bot death after the first Chewy key. I was just like, oh my god, this is not going well.
You were having a good P1 though, because you guys are synced. You took that death, and then that horse head, you were still synced up. So like, I don't know what happened to him.
Wait, all right. So I could have swore what I saw. I thought I saw Tabby do Chewy skip because he accidentally did he accidentally take life 2 and Candle?
No. Who took life 2? Somebody did take life 2.
Tabby did. Tabby took life 2 in Candle Room, so I'm gonna assume that he got double bagged.
Yeah, he did get double bagged, but I think he assumed he was just setting up for attack 3, and he just took it there, and he ended up getting double bags because no one got Magic Caves. So
yeah, I was watching a good bit while I was like doing Death Mountain, and like attack 3 Death Mountain versus attack 4 Death Mountain loses like 15 to 20 seconds.
Yeah, and just said if you don't get a 50, it tries to generally take life 2.
Yeah, but like,
or just skip everything like light. Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I did. The only thing that I did different was since I went 3-1-1, as I refilled magic in Saria, just for like backup safety.
No, you guys were really synced up. Like, you fell behind a couple times, like when you took that death, and then Tabby's in the waiting room, so somebody's got to let him in, I guess.
Yeah, open the door.
You took that death. You took that death early, and then you grabbed the graveyard one up. So like fell behind a couple times, and then like you would catch up, and then it was synced. Like, if you watch that back, you're gonna get a really good education in weird 90s movies, and you're gonna see how synced you guys were.
Oh, I knew how synced we were because I had Tabby stream up.
It was close. I think Tabby kind of started falling behind in Fire Strat Room.
Yeah, that was a good portion.
Because you had a clean Fire Strat, and I know Tabby used Spell, and then he got hung up on a Raw a little bit, which you don't want to just leave there. So I get why, but
yeah, I also had clean Fairy Bridges because I did beams. And my VOD was a 319, I think.
Your VOD was 319?
Yeah.
Hey, Ice, GG.
GG's, Tabby.
No, GG's to both of you. That was a really good clean race.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just hearing you. I don't watch the restream, but I guess we were kind of tied right up until 6 there.
Yeah, when you got hung up in Fire, I'm pretty sure is when it started kind of like he started pulling ahead a little bit on you.
Yeah, my VOD was a little rough too. So
I had a very clean VOD. I think I took a bop to the last MOA in the long room before Max, but that was the only hit. No, I took a second hit from the Blue Lizalfos. Right before.
I kind of got hit a few times, so then I just decided to take Magic 8 and VOD, and so then I had to kill both Blue Lizalfos, so then that kind of hung me up too.
Yeah, My early game was incredibly like scuffed. I got beaten around by bots. Like when I tell you, like every single bot was just. I'm pretty sure there was like one of those little super balls you buy from a gumball machine, and like a kid just ran in and just threw a bunch of bots at me. Because like I died in the Chewy room, the first Chewy room with the key. After grabbing the key to the last bot because he just started bouncing around the room.
Okay, so you got the key first, though? So
yes.
Then you're like, oh, death abuse. Here we go.
Well, like, I ran all the way to the left, and then I died to the bot, so it's not really a death abuse.
Oh, wow. Okay.
he died to that one bot that always jumps and does weird stuff.
That respawns, yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's another thing Tabby doesn't do. I don't know if you do it in normal runs. I think you don't still, but I know, like, you wait for the hammers to jump. Like, you always say you don't trust it or whatever. So.
Oh, yeah, the don't stop strat. I can't. I've tried that. I can't figure that out. I don't have the jump. I don't have the jump. Whatever the visual is, I don't have it right or whatever.
That's a tough room.
Yeah. Yeah, I go after
that
like,
room
the first hammer.
That room is a pain in the ass. I mean, it can really screw you up. Especially in a race. Like, I mean, you know, Ice proved that tonight. So, I mean.
I got hit by the bot entering the room, so it messed up my timing. So I had to wait for the maces. And then I jumped, and then still jumped into the Chewy like an idiot. And I was like, all right, yeah, this run is going very well. And then I died to the bot, and I was like, I really wanted to pick my console up and just throw it.
I mean, at least if you grabbed the key and then died on the Chewy, it wouldn't have been that bad because you get that long warp to the other end. But you were literally out of the room and that bot jumped and hit you.
Yeah,
it's the worst.
Yeah, I've like hung back to try to get that bot, like because I've been low health and it still will get me.
That bot. I picked up that graveyard one up, and the only reason that I picked the graveyard one up is because I had to take a life on the bridge because for some reason the red Dyra just started getting severely aggro, and I took 2 hits, and I don't like going. And I was already like super. I think I was like 412 at that point. And I had 1.5 health, and I was like, nah. I was like, I'm just gonna take a lava jump. So I grabbed the one up just to take the lava jump so I could refill magic.
I was betting on you because I know in our race we both died early, and I went for that one up and you didn't. So I was like, he's not going to go for it. But then I saw your magic look like on the bridge, and then you took it. And I was like, well, he had to take it because he needed to jump. So he was already thinking, instead of farming the jar, it's just smarter to grab that.
I would have had to farm 2 jars because I had life magic 1.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about the jar that I got through Death Mountain to P2, and I had just enough experience to hit 612.
Yeah, I said that because when you went down the elevator, I was like, I don't even know if he has enough because like there's always that debate on what you're supposed to go down there with, and I know it's like 16 or 1650, and like it always like I guess it's different depending on what you have or what you took or what already. And then you skipped one of the enemies, and I was like, why would he skip that?
But there was a reason for it, because it was my drop. Then the red IK would have dropped.
Yeah, I get it now. So that was actually a big brain play right there.
Like, that entire palace, I was like calculating everything because I was so far behind on XP. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, all right. I was like, there's 2 Chewies, there's a red IK, there's a blue Stalfos, there's an orange IK, another red IK. I was like, I gotta get the 100 bag and I gotta skip the blue Stalfos. And sure enough, it added up to 1950, which was perfect.
My new slogan is gonna be Merc's Nose, like how they used to have Bow Nose, but I'm just not gonna know shit. That's gonna be my new slogan. Like, I would have definitely killed that Stalfos and screwed up my level.
Yeah, it was, I was counting so much.
No, that's a big play though, because I when you skipped it, I was like, why would he do that? I was trying to figure out why you did it, and then I realized I even did that like recently. I think I had like an okay run going, and I got to Horsehead, and I was on attack. What do you take after horse? What do you take before horse at 5? So I was on attack 4. And yeah, like that really like low level, I think, helmet head. And I remember you were there, Tabby, and I was like, how the hell did I die to helmet? And like it was like one of those weird things, but I didn't realize that my level was like lower because I'm not used to it. And I was just like, that was definitely a weird. I actually did die to helmet head moment because nobody dies to helmet head.
Nobody. Hey, Cheese, I got a bone to pick with you.
I knew this was coming.
How many fairies are you gonna throw in front of me before you're satisfied?
No,
hey, you won. Okay,
I have to back Cheese up on her girls tonight though, because Tabby was getting a lot too. Like it was like you guys were like on the same frame. It felt like sometimes like you were like really close and like Dazzle. And like you both got like sets of fairies there, like I'm pretty sure. Or like there was like a couple other times.
I had to walk up early from like going towards Darunia because Oh, good.
Tabby almost got a shield town level on you out of 2. He was really close. He got that really long road encounter, and then he got onto the grass, and he got hit like right before the road where the rock is.
I got scammed exiting P2. Like exiting P2, the encounters are like, all right, we're leaving. Just kidding, I'm coming back.
Yeah,
and I was
P2,
like,
P2 exit is terrible. I hope one day some nerd sits down and is like, oh, I figured out exactly how to do this walk. So we're all like, awesome.
I don't care if it takes like 4 stabs exiting P2. I will do it just to get a clean walk.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're like consistent as hell, like Lordo or React or somebody that does that palace like the same exact way and same time frame, like every single time, like that's pretty much the only known way to like kind of control what you want. I don't even think that's like perfected yet, but
I mean, it has everything to do with how fast you kill Helmet Head and exit the ring.
It's like the timing. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, that walk just sucks.
I missed Riverdance, but I played the rest of that really well. I got both of the slinks exiting New Kasuto. My P6 was practically immaculate.
I'm telling you, into 6, you guys were like synced up. Like you guys were like right next to each other.
I saw Tabby take an unfortunate encounter like at the doorstep of P6, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah. And I walked into the 500 experience bag tile. Oh, no. I did that too. No,
even worse than that. How did you fat finger into the 1-up screen going to 5?
And I never like do either of that. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it. So I mean, I was like, oh no, the Papa Shango tile. Like,
it just like popped up. I was like, how the hell did I do this? I've never done this before.
Just said you didn't even kill a punching bag, Lizzie.
Yeah. So, but at least I didn't. That would have been more unfortunate if I lost by like 10 seconds or something doing that stuff. But
yeah, I mean, I thought you just fat fingered into the 1-up screen, but then when you went into the Papa Shango tile, I was like, oh, he Papa Shango. What is he doing here?
I on that I try to go right, and I thought I was like one row down or something, and I could go right. I was on the wrong row there.
It was, like I said, it was a really good race up until 6. Tabby fell behind a little bit, and then Ice kind of just gained momentum and went. Obviously, the winner of you guys, I kind of already had said React was going to win. And,
I've already said React was going to win.
I mean, I think we can all agree probably. I think even Vash would say React is probably going to win. I mean, it was like I said, it was kind of me against Dude or,
I mean, look, React is the number 1 seed.
And for a reason. I mean,
consistent skill, and
there's sometimes you just have to bow your head. Like me playing Dude and like getting like a low 80, like almost a 79. Like I was good with that. He beat me by 5 minutes, but I was still okay with that. And I'm sure DM probably felt the same way about playing
Tabby. I got if you wanna expand your lead against Mercs on the leaderboards, I got you. I'll teach you the strats.
Oh, okay, good. I might need some more. Like
I'll show you. So. I'll show you the fire strats, and I'll show you eco key because I saw you didn't eco key as well.
Yeah, I'm just. I know those. I just bad at them.
Tabby knows how to bad at them. Yeah. Tabby's eco is probably better than mine, so I don't want to hear it.
I jumped a hair too early and messed up my eco key.
Eco fairy for everybody.
Yep. Had to share the representation of cheese, you know.
I knew Tabby knew how to eco. I couldn't remember if he did fire strat or not.
I have a lot of visual cues in the fire room, as far as like where to jump and where to like toss fires out.
I literally just like invented a new one without hitting that first raw head. It's just so unnecessary. You don't need it. Everyone's used to it, but I just started playing with it and like figured out you don't need to bounce on it.
All right. Well, I am gonna hop out. Tabby, GG's.
Yeah, GG Ice. This was a lot of fun. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That was a fun race, and honestly, Tabby, like I know Ice was like a hard competitor to get in like first round bracket, but dude, you played a hell of a Swiss. And
yeah, I'm just happy with the time. I was just glad that I could, if I'd put up a good time, and I know Ice can put up a great time, so it's like if I put up a good time and Ice beats me, I'm fine with that. Like
it was funny because like I'm obviously friendly with both of you. I think all three of us are kind of considered friends at this point. And I was telling Ice, I was like, you better not take Tommy lightly because he's gonna kick your ass. I was telling him yesterday. I told you to kick Ice's ass today, so I was pitting you guys against each other. But I knew it would be a good one, so I'm just happy it was a good race.
Oh yeah, it was a good race.
Yeah.
But yeah, big shout outs to ZSR for just picking this up and like restreaming it, and Mercs and Cheese for commentary, and also big shout outs to my opponent Tabby for just putting on a phenomenal show throughout the entire like tournament.
Big shout out to Angry Demon Noises too for picking up this race so late at night, because I was asking for somebody to hook it up. I mean, I just was looking for somebody, hoping that I know baseball's out of commission right now, and she usually will restream us, but I was looking for somebody to pick these up because they were too hell of a good race tonight. So I mean, I just wanted somebody to put it on a platform. We had it anyway. I mean, people always step up and say, "Oh, I'll do it," but these are the kind of races that should be on the main stage. People watching, though, like you guys deserve it, and you're both good players. So, G, you both of you.
Oh yeah, and thank you guys for being patient and letting it be on main as well. These were definitely worth races for restream. So, very fun. That being said, we've got another match tomorrow around the same time in about 23-ish hours at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a double feature with Ryak versus Vash and Unos versus Chosen. So that will be pretty fun to watch two back-to-back, and that'll also be on ZSR main tomorrow. So definitely check that out. And we'll go ahead and raid Supersonic, and thanks so much, everyone.